Hi guys. Forgive the noise behind me, or behind the camera, really. I'm doing something a little different today. Uh, I'm obviously traveling. I'm at my girlfriend's, and she doesn't currently have internet. So, depending on what happens, this may be a late video, or I may attempt to upload it through my computer. Sorry, my phone. In any case, the movie I was going to do was The Suicide Squad. Uh, but dear God, that is a monstrosity of epic proportions. Yeah, it's beautifully shot, and it's a very pretty movie. But yeah, I didn't realize Harley Quinn was supposed to be superhuman, for one, uh, which she's clearly shown as in this movie. I didn't know that Amanda Waller was a nut job, which is also clearly shown towards the end of the movie. Um, yeah, I thought James Gunn would probably have done a good job with this. No, he really didn't. It's uh, definitely a case of taking a single individual out of an environment of individuals, and vehicle going by just a moment. It's a case of taking a single individual out of a group and discovering that the talent you thought they had just isn't there. When James Gunn left Marvel, I think he left some of his talent behind, honestly. Collaboration, the people you collaborate with really matter. I can talk to that because I collaborate with the Sultans every Saturday, with Yiz the Eunuch on a lot of Mondays, my friend Will on Patriot Brunchcast on Wednesdays, the Shade Master and those guys for the game Shades Dominion on Thursdays. Yeah, I'm shilling everybody as a way to make a point. But more than anything else, sometimes, and especially with the latest crop of directors, it seems to be that if you take them out of the environment where they're most creative, they lose something. And it didn't used to be that way. Directors like Denis Villeneuve don't depend on other people. Even James Cameron, much as I dislike the fellow at the moment, uh, even directors like him, when they leave a situation, their talent is innate. Scorsese, great example. It doesn't matter who produces his movies, it doesn't matter who writes it doesn't matter who he works with. Scorsese knows what he's doing and knows what he wants. Spielberg, much the same. Kubrick was a great example of that. Just a wonderful director who knew exactly what he wanted, and apparently with Kubrick was a bit of a ruthless bastard about getting it. But as bad as the Suicide Squad was, and really, um, if you just want something mindless to watch, don't watch the Suicide Squad because you'll waste 2 hours of your life. And yeah, I know that's not the popular opinion amongst most of my geeky fellows, but it really chewed balls and spat cotton. It it really wasn't good. It was okay, and like I said, it was beautifully shot. There was great fight choreography. The effects, the weapons, uh, yeah, it was all pretty good. John Cena's a tit. I did not like John Cena in that role. Um, they should have, well, they could have found, ironically, a much more manly character to play that role, or manly actor. And yes, John, if you're watching this, you don't get any respect from me ever again. You bowed to a fucking communist dictatorship. Get fucked. And this one is going to be pretty short, so thanks, but yeah, it's just the nature of the beast and traveling. Uh, those of you who were watching, whose stream would that have been yesterday? I'm not sure if it was No White Guilts or if it was. I think it was Yiz's stream with I don't know how he pronounces his name, and I'm not 100% sure if it's Mythic Cringewalker or just Cringewalker. But Yiz the Eunuch did a live stream yesterday, and if you were in the chat, you noticed that I popped in and said, yeah, the fucking tire stem blew out of my... the valve stem blew out of the tire on my car. So I'm kind of stranded for a day or so. Well, technically not. I have a mechanic's appointment tomorrow. I'll get it dealt with, but... yeah, not the best. So that's part of the reason this is so rough. I'm actually outdoors on her deck at the moment. Comfortable enough. It's not a terribly cold day. And I get the joy of taking down some Christmas decorations later. I get to exercise the manness. It's good to be needed. But that's a story for another day. Thinking Man's Thursday, as a matter of fact. Waiting for this vehicle to go by. Okay. So, yeah, a lot of the problems I see with Hollywood now is it's a lack of passion. It's become much more business than it has art. Filmmaking. And with the recent issues between Crowder and Daily Wire, I'm really honestly hopeful that they somewhat start to compete with each other in terms of being in that production space. It would be wonderful, because we could really use more... Hello, Zeus. Hi, boy. Well, you're going to come up on camera anyway. Come on. Come here. Yeah, the one time I want you to hug me, you won't, right? So, yeah, this is Zeus. Zeus is a good boy. Go lie down. Go on. Zeus. I love you too, but get the fuck down. Now he's using me for yoga. Jesus, your claws. Anyway, guys. Okay, come here, Zeus. I need your head down. Good boy. Okay. Okay, go on. Go on. I'll be done in a minute. Okay. So, yeah, it's a good boy. Stay there. Okay, no, you can't get up in the shot, buddy. Sorry. There you go. Good boy. Sniffing my knee now. I just put some icy hot on. You're so cute. You're such a pain in my ass. Here, guys, let's have a look at him. There's Zeus. Hey, buddy. There's Zeus. Yeah, you're a big suck. Okay. So, yeah. Ow. Okay, enough. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I do see you. One of the big problems I see is a lack of passion, as opposed to business-like creativity. A lot of people have lost the love of the art form, and us old school film geeks, film nerds, general nerds in general, we really miss that. I mean, gone are the days where people would make something like The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai just for the sake of saying, yeah, we made a movie called The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. You know, as much as I'd like to see Crowder and the Daily Wire enter that space of movie making, and the Daily Wire has, I haven't seen Terror on the Prairie yet. I'm hoping to get around to it soon. I had intended to do The Last Outlaw today. I'll probably do that next week now. Because that was recommended to me in one of my chats. Let me just move my camera back here again. So, what I'm hoping is that somewhere in the near future, we'll run into a bunch of new people like Tommy Wiseau. Yeah, they're not really concerned about making a great movie, because clearly they didn't know how. But they want to make a movie. And if Tommy is out there watching, props to you, man. You actually did it. You put your money where your mouth was, and you made a movie. Sure, it's debatably trash, but who knows? But what really matters is you had the passion to do it. And people who have passion can accomplish a lot of wonderful things. In any case, guys, I'm just about to hit the 10-minute mark. This is about where I wanted to cut it off, so I hope you're having a good day. I hope you continue to have good days. And as always, rise and rise again until lands become lands. Bye-bye.